Hello, everyone, and welcome to another backstage interview at the Metals Investor Forum. I'm here today with the team from Blue Lagoon, and that's Rana Vig and Bill Cronk. Bill, I'm going to bother you primarily because you weren't in the session before, so I didn't get to pester you with questions. Let's start with the producing side, and I almost start there because you're a geologist, and geologists often don't really like the production side of things. But when we were chatting a moment ago, you're pretty darn excited about the fact that this is going to get into production. So just talk about why that's so exciting for you.
Well, first of all, we do have a mining permit in place. This isn't, I'm not excited from the point of view that we have to apply for a permit to go through all the permitting issues. We have a mining permit in hand. We also have almost complete infrastructure in hand. We have underground workings. We've been working underground now for 4 or 5 months. We have that in hand. Our capex is, extremely low. So I'm excited about production from the point of view that we have the developed infrastructure already, and we have a mining permit in hand.
And I think you're also, I know from lots of conversations with you how interested you are to explore the whole land package that you have, because there's lots of opportunities, lots of targets there that deserve chasing, but exploration is expensive. So, a producing mine certainly helps support that.
Well, that's our goal. When Ron and I first looked at this project, I think that's what piqued our interest the most, was the opportunity to explore this project. It has a lot going for it for targets. It has 15 known gold veins and some other historic resources associated with other targets. We just flew an airborne survey last year. We have 5 porphyry copper targets alone, along with lithostructural domains defined by MAG and EM for more vein type hosted targets. So we have a lot to explore, and the cash flow generated from this mine will allow us to focus, prioritize, and drill. It really comes down to drilling. So we want ground geophysics, ground-based mapping, prospecting, soil sampling to highlight and prioritize these targets, and then we can drill, all while not diluting the company. When we go into drilling, the outstanding shares we have will be the outstanding shares that we have much farther down the line as well. So it's a combination of factors that point to a rather unusual and unique success story.
There you go. Let's reel it in and talk a little bit about what's happening right now. You've been releasing drill results. Right now, you're working to really expand right around the known resource, right?
Well, yeah. What we did is back in March we ended our phase 1 2021 drill program. 2021 we plan on drilling 20,000 meters. That call in March had mostly to do with weather. It was a good time to shut down. The roads, breakup around here takes a little while. The roads still aren't up to speed. You could get on them, but you just make a mess of them right now. Let everything dry. Then we could also sit back for a couple of months here and take a look at the data we have and make plans. We have a new senior project geologist on site. She's going to be managing a lot of this work for us. And in a week or two, we'll be starting to our ground-based work as far as soils and prospecting and mapping. In about 2 weeks, we hope to be drilling again. Our first drill holes are going to be up on Freegold, which is a near mine prospect. It has very high grade gold veins at the surface, and based on our airborne geophysical survey, those precious metal high grade veins are sitting right on top of a porphyry copper signature. So we not only want to drill shallow, we want to drill a little deep and test it for porphyry copper. It's just a matter of getting the drill rigs out there. So in 2 weeks we'll be doing that, as well as our water treatment plant. Our last test for the water treatment plant to be coming on. We'll be sending broken ore down the road, so we will get cash flow this year. Ron and I were just talking about this morning. We could be pouring bars of gold in July. from our underground, our stored broken ore underground. So we have a lot coming up starting in a week or two. The end of this week, 8 of us are taking a mine rescue course. So we'll be in class for 5 days, 10 hours a day. And then by the time we're done, everything will be melted. The roads will be good. And then we'll start 2021 summer program proper.
And later in 2021, if the permits come through, your exploration work, I'm assuming is going to spread beyond the areas that you have permitted to drill right now, right? Because right now you can work on the defined resource area and Forks, but you need additional drill permits for the other.
Our defined resource area right now is a mine lease. So there's really not, you can drill with a courtesy notice to the ministry that you plan on drilling. Now you can't go in there and destroy the ground or put in all new roads or anything like that. But we have, what we're going to do is step off into our multi-year area-based permit area and start drilling these, such as free gold, such as 9800 zone or countless other targets that we have. We still need to prioritize some of those a little bit. Free gold is our first target. Now we have a little over 12,000 meters left in our planned 20,000 meter budget. We could jump back into the lease area a little bit towards the end. We'll see how many meters we have left. We're very keen in our lease area for the Boulder Vein Eastern Extension. We've hit high grade extensions to the east. We've hit mineralization 200 meters or more below the resource calculation, which is 200 meters thick. So, you know, we feel like we can double, triple, and quadruple this Boulder Vein resource in a couple of years by focused drilling. But we also want to explore. You know, our goal is to get this new targets developed, keep them in the pipeline, keep them prioritized. And over the next year, 2, 3, 4, 5, we can constantly explore and develop these targets based on our cash flow.
Sounds good.
Yeah,
Ron, I haven't. Sorry.
As a geologist, I'm excited about all this cash flow and mine production because it means we don't run out of money. It means we have enough cash flow. You know, pick a number, 4 million, 5 million, whatever. We can put that back into exploration and drilling without diluting our company. So for me, I don't have to worry about running out of money or having Rana give me a call in the middle of the night. Bill, you're done. It's kind of a very unique position, along with the fact that our infrastructure for mining is there and we have a mine permit in hand.
It is a different story for sure. Rana, just in the last minute or two here, let me turn it over to you. Is there anything that Bill hasn't touched on that you want to emphasize right now?
Yeah, no, I think he's touched on all the highlights, but let me break it down in plain English, for everyone. You know what all that he says, you know what it all means? Undervalued. That's what BLLG is, right? And that's why I personally, myself, a couple of months ago, added over 1 million shares to my personal position, right? I believe we're very undervalued because as we get into the summer here, once breakup is finished and we start to execute on all the things that we've been talking about, you're going to see the rest, as long as gold keeps doing what it's doing, right? That's the only sort of caveat that, it's something that we can't control. But I think everyone is anticipating now that the Bitcoin burnout, I think, is there, and looks like everybody's kind of looking at the reality of all the money that's being created in the world. As long as all that's happening, we're just going to execute, and the trucks are going to start rolling here in 2 or 3 weeks to get the first mineralized material out of the site and down to the mill, and that'll happen over the next couple of months. And we fully expect to pour something very, very soon, probably late July, early August is what we're anticipating. We're very excited about that.
Fun times. Well, thanks for the extra insight, you two, and everyone for listening. And Blue Lagoon, we look forward to touching base again soon, maybe when you are officially a producer.
You betcha. That'd be wonderful. Thank you.